I've recently discovered a new way to speed up any WordPress website, and it just blew my mind how good it is. This method works way better than everything else that I've tried over the past 10 years of building websites, and I'm super excited to share it with you. So first, here are the results that we're going to get. On my makeafastwebsite.com domain name, we've made this beautiful blog design using Elementor and Elementor Pro. And just check out how fast every single page on this website loads. This speed is absolutely amazing. But it wasn't always like that. Before optimizing it, the homepage of this website used to load in about 1.8 seconds. That's decent speed, but Google prefers websites that load in under half a second. So after our optimizations, the blog now loads in about 200 milliseconds. That is almost 10 times faster than before. To get these amazing results, we've used a combination of Cloudflare, Litespeed, and QUIC.cloud. If you've never heard about any of that, then don't worry, because I'm gonna show you everything step by step inside this video. And we will optimize this website in 3 easy steps that anybody can follow. So let's go ahead and get started with the first step. We will manage our domain name through a service called Cloudflare. If you haven't heard of them before, they are a network of servers that are spread all over the world. With Cloudflare, key parts of your website will be hosted on this big network of servers that they have. This means that your website will load faster from every location around the globe. What's more, all of this is completely free, and you can do this to speed up any type of website regardless of the web host that you're using. So go to cloudflare.com like me, and then on the top right, just sign up. Fill in your email and then choose a password and click Create Account. And you should get this new email inside your inbox. So just open it and click to verify your email address. So now you are logged into your new Cloudflare account. After you move your domain here, you'll be able to manage it through this dashboard. So let's go ahead and move your domain name to Cloudflare. First on the left, go to Websites, then just click Add Site. And you'll want to type in your domain name in here. For me, the domain that I want to speed up is makeafastwebsite.com. Then click Add Site. And we don't need any of these paid plans because the free version gives us everything that we need. It will speed up your website through their global content delivery network, and it will also protect your site from various attacks, which is another great benefit. So we can just click to select free and then continue. Cloudflare will automatically scan for your current DNS records and domain settings that you have on your host. This is really cool and saves us a lot of time and trouble. It will also ensure that your website won't have any downtime while your domain is being moved, so you don't need to worry about any of that. So our existing DNS records have been successfully copied over from your current web host, and we can scroll down and click Continue. Next, we are instructed to update our name servers in order to point our domain name to Cloudflare. To do this, you will need to go to your web host wherever your domain name is registered. For me, I will visit my NameHero portal because NameHero is my web host. So I can go to namehero.com/login and then just log into my hosting account. You might have your own domain registered somewhere else like GoDaddy or HostGator. Either way, visit your web host and then look for the settings for your domain names. Mine are right here, and the process for you should be fairly similar. Now for my makeafastwebsite.com domain, I want to open up the extra settings and go to Manage Domain. Now I'm looking for the Name Servers option, and I can find it over on the left. So just click Name Servers, and we want to use custom name servers like this. And these are my current name servers. They will likely be different for you. You can save these 2 addresses, and in case you run into any problems, you can simply revert back to them later. But it's very unlikely that you'll have any problems. I have over 10 domain names, and I use Cloudflare on all of them because it's an amazing service. So now we can go back to Cloudflare, and we can see that it has instructed us to use these 2 name servers over here. So we can just copy the first one, go to our web host, and we can paste it inside the name server 1 field. Go back to Cloudflare, copy the second one, again go back to our web host, and replace the name server 2 field like this. Once you have your 2 updated name servers, just scroll down and confirm. I got this confirmation message, so it's all done. From this point, it can take anywhere from a few minutes to up to 48 hours for your domain name to fully update and be moved to Cloudflare. This process takes a while because this update needs to happen on servers from all over the world. But don't worry, your website will still be available throughout this whole process. So I can exit out of here and then go back to my website and refresh it, and as you can see, it still works like normal. So how do we know when the Cloudflare move is successfully finished? Well, we can right click like this and then open up this Inspect option. Then over on the right side, we will want to open up this Network tab. And now we can press Ctrl-Shift-R to refresh this page. And we'll want to scroll up and open this first item here, which is usually your website name. Just click it, and we can see some response headers in here. There's no mention of Cloudflare in here right now, but when the update is finished, it will say it somewhere inside here. So I'm just gonna take a quick break to wait for the update, and I'll come back later to show you how it looks. Alright, so I'm back after my break, and we can again refresh this page. Click our website name to see the headers, and here we can scroll down, and as you can see, it now says this server Cloudflare. It means that our domain has successfully been moved to Cloudflare. If you don't get this inside here for your headers, just give it a few more hours and try again later. And once the move is finished, you should already see a big improvement to your loading speed. You can see on the bottom right that our page has loaded in about 1 second. And we can refresh the page again, and you're gonna notice that your website is already about 40% faster than before. So after you've confirmed that Cloudflare is set up correctly, you are ready to move on to the second step. And you should note that what we just did can be applied to speed up any website regardless of your web host. But now, to be able to do this second step, you will need to use a Litespeed host. That's why I use and recommend NameHero. In my experience, they are the best Litespeed host out there, and I've tried several. So if you need a fast host, check the link in the description below. Alright, so to start with our Litespeed optimization, let's go to our admin dashboard, and then make sure to log in. And we want to start by installing a new plugin, so go to Plugins and Add New. In the search box, we want to look for Litespeed like this. We want this Litespeed Cache plugin, so click Install Now. And then activate. And the awesome part about this plugin is that it does all of the optimizations that your website needs in one single package. It will cache your web pages, it will optimize your images, and it will also help you integrate with a premium CDN. All of this will give us a bunch of speed, and it's amazing given that it's completely free. But before we start, note that you shouldn't use two plugins that do the same thing on your site. So if you already use some plugins for caching or for your images, such as WP Rocket or Smoosh, you will want to disable those first. This Litespeed Cache plugin will do all of those things instead, and it will do it all even better. It will also save you hundreds of dollars by not having to buy the other plugins. And now that we have it installed, let's quickly set it up. Over on the left, we can find it here, and we can go to its general settings. And we have a bunch of things here that can quickly get super confusing. But don't worry about it, because I'll give you a set of recommended settings that will work great with any type of website. So I recommend you just set it up like me. The first thing we want to do is to scroll down to this server IP. We can click here to check the public IP, and now we can just copy our server's IP from here, and we just want to paste it inside this box. And I also like to turn these notifications off, and then we can save changes. Now again on the left, we can move on to the cache settings. We will want to turn off caching for logged in users, and also we want to turn on this cache mobile option. Then we can scroll down and click Save Changes. Then we have these tabs at the top, and we want to go to Object. We will turn on this Object Cache, and then again Save Changes. Next, open up this Browser tab and enable the Browser Cache. And of course, save our changes. That is all for our cache settings, so we can move on to Image Optimization over on the left. Go to Image Optimization Settings, and we will want to enable this Auto Request cron, and also enable Optimize Losslessly, and turn this Preserve EXIF data to off. And we also want to turn on Image WebP Replacement. Then scroll down and save your changes. These settings will allow Litespeed to automatically optimize your images. This process will take a few hours, but it's being done automatically in the background, so we don't need to worry about it. And the rest of the default Litespeed settings are great, so I wouldn't change anything else in here unless you know what you're doing. So with this done, we are ready to move on to the third and final step, which is integrating our Litespeed website with the QUIC.cloud CDN service. First, go to General Settings on the left, and we will want to click this Request Domain Key. Now we need to give it a bit of time for our key request to be approved. So just wait for about a minute and then refresh this page to check its status. So I've taken a quick break and now I can refresh this page. And as you can see, now we have our domain key, which is perfect. Next, we will need to link our website with a QUIC.cloud account. So right click on this Link to QUIC.cloud and open it in a new tab. Then sign up for an account. It's completely free. Just put in your email, choose a password, agree to the terms and click register. Then you'll want to check your inbox and just click Activate Account. Once you are logged into your QUIC.cloud account, you'll be able to see this new Visit My Dashboard option in here. So again, I will open it in a new tab, and inside your QUIC.cloud account, you should click your website name and then click CDN. We'll want to enable our CDN, but we're getting an error inside here. So just go back to your website and from the left open up the CDN settings. Turn your QUIC.cloud CDN to on and then save changes. Go back to QUIC.cloud and refresh the page. And now you should be able to click this Enable CDN option. Select this I want to use CNAME and then confirm choice. So next we will need to update our DNS records. First let's make sure to copy this record that QUIC.cloud gives us. Then open up a new tab and go to Cloudflare. Log into your account that you created at the first step and then click your website name. From the left we can open up the DNS settings and you'll want to find this A record that has your website name. In my case it's this one, makeafastwebsite.com. You should first back up this IP address in case you'll want to revert to it later, because we're going to delete this and we will use a CNAME record instead of this A record. So click to edit it and note that we're about to change your site's main DNS record. This will cause our website to be down or otherwise act weird for up to 1 hour while we make this transition. So if you do this on a live website, I recommend that you do it at a time when you have low traffic, because we will first need to delete this record and then confirm. To replace it with a CNAME record, just click Add Record and then for type, select CNAME. In the name field, just type in the symbol @ and then for target, we can paste in the CNAME that we copied over from QUIC.cloud. Disable this Proxy Cloud option and then click Save. So now we have our new CNAME record for our main domain. And if we mouse over this, it says that it applied CNAME flattening to it, which is exactly what we want. We can now go back to QUIC.cloud and we can click Continue. And most likely, just like me, you will see that QUIC.cloud is currently verifying your new DNS records. This can take about 10 to 15 minutes. And after the DNS verification is done, it will take another 20 minutes or so for a new SSL certificate to be issued for your website. The only thing we can do here is wait patiently and trust in the process. If you follow the steps that I've shown you, it will work and your website will be back up in about 30 to 40 minutes. So I'm gonna take a quick break and I will keep coming back to refresh this page every 5 minutes or so to show you the process. So I'm back after a small break and now we can refresh this page. As you can see, our DNS has now been verified, which is great. And QUIC.cloud is telling us that our SSL certificate will be generated in about 14 minutes. In the meantime, you can go to CDN config over on the left and we can fix a couple of more settings. Down here, we will want to activate this static cache and turn it to on. And we'll also want to turn on this Enable Quick Backend option. Now we can scroll back up to our status and we will have to wait for our SSL certificate. We can also close out of these other tabs because we won't need them anymore. Alright, so it's been about 5 minutes and I can refresh the page again. And as you can see, our timer has updated. If your DNS hasn't updated in here yet, just be patient and give it up to 30 minutes or so. This whole process, including your SSL certificate, shouldn't take more than an hour. Again, I've taken about a 10-minute break, so let's refresh the page. And our new SSL certificate has been generated. Perfect. Now we can open up incognito mode just like before, and let's visit our website. Again, right-click, go to Inspect, and then open up the Network tab. Refresh the page a few times and you should start seeing much faster loading speeds. If your page doesn't load super fast like this yet, just give it a bit more time. It will take a while for Litespeed to optimize all of your images and for your site to propagate throughout QUIC.cloud's network of servers from around the world. You should also again scroll up to check your headers and confirm that QUIC.cloud works correctly. You will want to get this QC cache hit header, and below it you'll see the country code of the server that loaded this page. Also, you can go back to your Litespeed settings and then click on Dashboard, and here you can check the status of your image optimizations. Give it some time and when it's fully completed, you'll get these check marks over here. Alright, so with that, we are completely finished. Our website is now loading about 90% faster. And we also got a perfect score in GTmetrix, which is awesome. So I've been Andre from WordPress Maker and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you got any value from it, please like the video and subscribe for more valuable WordPress content. And if you want to learn how to make an awesome blog design like this one, go check out our full tutorial on that over here. So go ahead and click it. I will see you there.